is he a genius of our time? So we're going to go through about his history, a little bit about himself as a person, and we'll answer that question ultimately at the end.
Sure.
So what do we think, Dom?
Well, I guess off the bat, you think Elon Musk, you think futurist, philanthropist.
Right.
But it kind of goes back, and I mean, you did the history about it, where he even started from. So
right.
If you want to elaborate a little bit about...
Right. So, I mean, Elon Musk was born in South Africa. His family was very wealthy. His father owned, I think, the biggest emerald mine in South Africa at the time. So they were very well off. He had a very good upbringing. But after his time in South Africa, he moved to Canada with his mother after their parents got divorced. And that's where he, kind of started making a name for himself, especially after he went to college.
Right.
So he went to University of Pennsylvania. And a little funny thing about him there is, at his time there, him and another roommate bought or rented out a 10-bedroom house, and they turned it into a nightclub.
Yeah, that's incredible.
And they charged admission for
right,
it.
Right, yeah.
So
and right there, right off the bat, he's a future...
he's an entrepreneur,
Yeah.
just at heart. You know what I mean?
He's
so
always
that's just
thinking ahead.
That's a little thing about him. But going into pretty much how he started, right after college, him and his brother started a company called Zip2, and Zip2 was a kind of like a travel guide website for, like big cities like
Right.
New York, Chicago, LA, things like that. A company called Compaq bought Zip2 for, I think, somewhere around $330 million, which Elon Musk, I think, only netted about $22 million from that sale.
Jeez.
From that, he started a website called X.com.
Right.
X.com would later become PayPal.
Yeah.
PayPal was then sold to eBay in 2000 for $1.5 billion, where Elon Musk netted $180 million from that deal. So the man was had a good head on his shoulders, and he knew how to invest properly. So it seems like he would start a project, sell it high, use that money that he got from that, and move on to the next project, sell that even higher, and just keep going bigger, bolder, better.
Right.
That's kind of his persona and philosophy in life. Bigger, better, bolder, built for the future. It's amazing. It really is amazing.
It's strange, too, because when you hear of entrepreneurs and people that are so attached to certain companies or businesses that they've developed and started from scratch.
Right.
But he's willing to start from scratch, put all he's got into it for 5-10 years,
Yep.
and then sell it and get rid of it and on to the next.
Right.
I think that's a completely different mindset in a majority of entrepreneurs and just successful people out there. And that kind of adds to my point. Like, he's always thinking about the next thing.
Right.
Which leads to why in 2002 he founded SpaceX.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's because that's the future of mankind, not even for himself.
Craziest thing, when he founded SpaceX, he got a lot of criticism from the space community. They thought he was a joke, and that he couldn't put transportation in space and things like that. And he accepted the challenge. And today, look where SpaceX is now.
Right.
So, the man knows what he's doing, and he believes in everything that he does and puts his mind and money into. But after SpaceX in 2002, he founded Tesla, or he's the face of Tesla. Tesla was already a company. He comes in and turns it around, which actually crazy thing, June 10th of this year, Tesla is now crowned the most valuable automotive company. And it's at $180 billion of worth, and that surpassed Toyota by $7 billion.
Wow.
So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's new for Tesla.
That's
crazy.
Incredible.
Crazy.
Just anything he touches. You know what I mean? And that's, I don't know how someone can even do that. How that's even.
That's just a testament to his work ethic.
Yeah.
And his ability and his knowledge and intelligence, and his ability to see what other people deem impossible and make it a possibility. You know what I mean?
I mean, even you said it before, is we've heard stories of people actually with him as he was growing up.
Yeah.
Going throughout his life at a young age, he was working nonstop. Like, his work ethic was beyond any expectations. Like, if you know somebody or you think you have a good work ethic, it's probably 10 times
Right.
more impressive than that person.
Right. And like in that article, and you guys can go check it out for yourself. It's from wired.co.uk, and the title of the article is "What's Driving Elon Musk?" And pretty much the basis of the article is they interview people from his personal life, uncles, friends, former employers, things like that, and they just give their personal anecdotes on Elon Musk. And a lot of what I heard is, as a kid, he was always reading books, and not like, Dr. Seuss, Green Eggs and Ham. Like, he was reading like philosophical books that ask these big questions, and like he's reading these books at age 12.
Yeah, and you're not addressed to those type of questions or
Exactly.
even that mind process until
Exactly.
20s, 18.
Another thing too is
But the fact that he was able to pick up that book
right,
at that such a young age already
and comprehend it.
Right. And comprehend it. That's the big thing about it.
Right. And another thing too, what they said about him as well is that this is later in life. If ever they were in a big conference room or like a big gathering for business or anything like that, he would latch himself or put himself near the smartest person in the room and just listen and take it in and hear what they have to say, and obviously build on the philosophies of, successful people, which is I feel like you have to do that. You have to do that. If you want to be successful, you need to take notes from successful people. Right? And he not only has he done that, but he's capitalized on it. He's taken other people's philosophies, made it his own, and made it better.
That's why you say if you think you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room.
Right.